We begin this afternoon with that U-Haul rampage in Brooklyn and new details from the NYPD, who just wrapped up a news conference updating the investigation. 62-year-old Wang Soor of Las Vegas now charged with 1 count of murder and 7 counts of attempted murder. Investigators believe he was suffering from a mental health crisis, and they have no reason to believe it was a terroristic act.
Police say Soor admitted to striking at least 3 people with a U-Haul truck yesterday afternoon because he wanted officers to shoot him. In all, 1 person was killed, 9 others were injured. Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett is live in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn with the very latest. NJ.
Right, Liz, outside the 68th precinct here in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, where the suspect has been in custody since yesterday. He is expected to be walked out of the precinct, Liz, within the hour. The charges against him now: murder and attempted murder. Prosecutors are apparently concluding that what happened yesterday was not reckless driving, that it was deliberate, that Wang Soor appears to have targeted his victims. In fact, all but 1 were on bicycles or e-bikes. Only 1 of the victims was a pedestrian. In some of the videos, he's actually driving in the bike lanes. In one video, he seems to lunge at a cyclist. Sources say he admitted to running down 3, maybe 4 people, but the reason, the motive, still not entirely clear. In a news conference within the hour, the NYPD's chief of detectives painted a picture of a troubled man with mental illness and a lengthy arrest record that goes back more than 20 years.
His criminal record includes 8 prior arrests dating back to 2002 in June for DWI, in November of 2002 for evading a police officer, in August of 5 for battery, in 14 for resisting arrest, in October of 2015 for domestic battery, in May of 2017 for battery with a deadly weapon, and November of 2020 for battery with a deadly weapon. All those arrests were in Las Vegas, and his latest arrest was February 5th of this year for reckless driving and possession of marijuana in South Carolina. We believe Mr. Soor was suffering from a mental health crisis. At this time, there is no nexus to terrorism.
And police officials have made that point over and over again in the past 24 hours. Now, just moments ago, the chief of detectives, Jim Essig, made this point a moment ago, saying that the reason that Wang Soor embarked on his rampage, apparently, according to him, was he saw an invisible object coming at the U-Haul yesterday morning and told detectives, he said, "I'd had enough." And then he goes on his rampage. We'll have much more on what Wang Soor told detectives coming up on Eyewitness News at 5 o'clock tonight. The suspect, again, expected to be walked in handcuffs from the police precinct within the next hour. We're going to continue to follow this. More for you again, Eyewitness News at 5 o'clock tonight.